Welcome back, everybody. What's up? I see Paul in the chat. What up, Paul? Round of applause from the live studio audience for Paul. I guess I should change my screen. What's up? I just got back from Wings and Things. Woo! Tasty, spicy. I even tried a little side dip of atomic sauce, and no thanks. No thanks. I'm trying to enjoy my food, not burn my mouth. Today is Thursday. If Tuesday is Taco Tuesday and Wednesday is Wings Wednesday, what do we eat on Thursdays? Let me know in the chat. We do talk about Bitcoin here, not just food. You're watching the StackSat Show, your beginner-friendly guide to saving in Bitcoin. If you don't know anything about Bitcoin, this is a place where you want to be. If you know about Bitcoin and you're saving in Bitcoin and you have any questions, ask your questions. That's what I'm here for. Okay. So let's get the show cracking. Let's go into the first segment of the show that we like to call the Sat Strength. Today, the price of Bitcoin is $59,967.93. Oh my, what a deal. The price of Bitcoin is down to 59K. What now? What now, you ask? You stack, son. You stack harder, okay? You stack and you keep stacking. That's the goal. Whoever has the most Bitcoin wins, okay? So when the price is down, instead of getting scared, you should be stacking harder, okay? That's what I believe. You're free to believe what you want to believe, okay? This is not financial advice. I'm just sharing what I'm doing with my finances, okay? If you find inspiration in that and go do the research yourself and find that it's a sound decision and you want to jump in as well, then by all means, do what you want to do, okay? But today, like we do every Monday through Friday here on the StackSat Show, we're going to stack, baby. We're going to stack, okay? So, it's just a matter of how much. So, yeah, right? So today you can buy 1,666 Satoshis for a single dollar. What is a Satoshi, you might be asking? A Satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin. Just like a dollar is made up of 100 cents, a Bitcoin is made up of 100 million Satoshis. We call those Satoshis sats for short. Back in the day, people used to call them bits, but I'm on the sats crew, the sats gang. Okay, so if you can accumulate 100 million Satoshis, you in essence have a whole Bitcoin. Let's say you're walking down the street, minding your own business. You look down, you see a penny, you pick it up, and all the day you could have 16 Satoshis for a single penny. What a deal. When Bitcoin hits $100,000 per coin, 1 penny, 1 cent will be worth 1 Satoshi. We're getting close. We're getting close. It's wild, right? And you're going to look back at this episode of the StackSat Show and think to yourself, God dang it, I was there when Bitcoin dipped to 59,000. I was watching this guy on the internet tell me about Bitcoin, and I didn't listen. I thought I would dip down to 47. I thought I was going to 8K. I thought I was going to 0. I didn't believe him. And now it's in 100K plus, and I missed my opportunity for life-changing wealth. Awkward. Anyway. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I'm not trying to make you guys feel bad or anything. Okay, so that is the Sat Strength. Let's get into what up, Leonard. Round of applause from my live studio audience for Leonard. Last chance for 59K. You think so? I don't know. When I saw the price get down to 58,857, I just wanted to buy for the show and be like, whatever, guys. I'm just going to update you guys after the purchase. But I held on so that now I could buy at 59,700. Oh my gosh. Okay. Next time that the price dips like that and just get tempted, I'm just going to buy it, guys. And then I'll just jump on the show and I'll tell you guys that I bought it and how much I bought it for, because that was a good little dip, you know? Anyway. All right. let's jump into the next segment of the show that we like to call Why We Stack. Okay, especially on days like today, when you feel like the price is down again, it's never gonna go up. I'm just gonna sell it all and get my dirty dollars back, so that I can get so that I can get debased and not know it. All right? You think you're losing value, but you're not losing value because it's an unrealized loss. Okay? Just hold on to those Bitcoins, hold on to those Satoshis, because if the price of Bitcoin goes up or down in terms of dollars, it doesn't change how many Satoshis are in your wallet. Right? And just keep stacking. Just keep adding to that stack. Okay? The election is almost here. Once that gets sorted out, hopefully these wars start to clear up and the economy starts to pick up again. Because I don't care who wins, guys. Whoever wins, they're going to do their best to pump the economy. And when they print money, Bitcoin wins. Okay? Even if they don't print money, Bitcoin still wins. Right? So it's just how fast you want to win. Right? So that's how we stack. Plain and simple, because it's the only way to keep the value that you have set aside from all your hard work outside the grasp of whoever's going to be in power. Right? I got paid and stacked today. 4 years ago, the price was stuck at 10K and 11K. God dang, that's amazing. Just 4 years ago. Okay. To go from $10,000 to $60,000 in 4 years. In 4 years. I'm telling you guys. Can you imagine 4 years from now, whatever the price is going to be? 4 years from now, let's look back. 4 years from now, what do you think the price will be? Right? And we're going to look back on days like today, like we look back at the beginning of the show when we're stacking at $20,000, $25,000 Bitcoin, right? Oh my gosh. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right. Yeah, so just take these dips as gifts, as what they are, okay? Because whatever's happening in the globe and whatever FUD is out there that's lowering the price now, I think the US is able to sell some of its Bitcoin or something like that. I think that just came up. The US is going to do the same thing that Germany did, like a bunch of dummies. They're going to sell the Bitcoin that they got from confiscating it from people, right? They're going to sell it off on the market for paper money that they could just print out of, that they have the printer for. Can you imagine? They're going to sell the most pristine asset, the most scarce thing you can own. They're going to sell that for money that they can print themselves. It's so idiotic. It's so idiotic. Imagine, right? Imagine me selling my Bitcoin for imagine, how about this? Imagine me selling my Bitcoin for little doodles that I can make myself, little doodles that I can draw myself, right? I sell my Bitcoin for little doodles that I can draw whenever I want on any piece of paper that I find with any pen or pencil, right? That's what they're doing. They're going to sell their Bitcoin for pieces of paper that they can themselves print with their own printer. That's so dumb. What they should be doing, that's what they should be doing. The U.S. government, they should be running those money printers and buying as much Bitcoin as possible while they have the chance to, while their money is still good, while the paper money is still semi good and it's got some kind of value. They should print that thing out of existence and buy as much Bitcoin as possible. Then we'll get back to I guess you could say a better society based on truth instead of lies, right? Anyway, long story short is expect maybe more of a dip, right? If there's more of a dip, then we're going to stack it the same way we stack the German sats, right? We're going to get our German sats and we'll put the red, white, and blue sats right there. We'll mark it a new low. And then we'll highlight those columns with the red, white, and blue instead of instead of black, yellow, and red. And we'll have some U.S. government sats that they sold because they didn't know what they had. All right. So anyway, to wrap up the Why We Stack segment, if you're new to the show and you're trying to figure out what the heck, why should we save in Bitcoin? Let me give you the rundown, the quick one, the elevator pitch for why you should save in Bitcoin. Because saving in Bitcoin is like going back in time and giving yourself a perpetually increasing retroactive raise for the hours you've already worked for as long as you hold the Bitcoin that represents those hours. That's right. The audience, the live studio audience goes wild. Truth. DCA to BTC. What up, McLovin? Round of applause from the live studio audience for McLovin. Good to see you in here. That's it. DCA to BTC. That's what we do. That's what we do all day. All right, I'm going to throw in a little background music so it doesn't get too sad in here. Oh my gosh. Is it Friday? I think it's Thursday, right? It's Thursday. All right, you guys missed a question at the beginning of the show. The question is, if it's Taco Tuesday and Wings Wednesday, what is Thursday? What is Thursdays? Paul, I saw you subscribe to 21 Moto. Thanks for doing that, Paul. 21 Moto is blowing up, boys. We're going places. Where are we at? We're at like 60 subscribers already. And I got some questions about Bitcoin in the comments already on 21 Moto. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Let me see. We're at 64 subscribers on that channel. Wow. We're at 64 subscribers on the 21 Moto channel. And I got a question about Bitcoin that's like a total beginner question too. I'm so excited about it. It was a total beginner question. Somebody asked me, how is that legal? Somebody asked how it was legal to buy Bitcoin and like save in Bitcoin and watch it grow. Like, how is that even legal? So it was perfect. It was perfect. I got to like answer the question and invited them to come watch this show. So it's happening, guys. I told you. It's one little thing off on the side. And it's hopefully it's going to grow this channel as well. But more importantly, it's going to get more people to take a second look, or maybe a first look, at Bitcoin and what it is and what it does for you and how it shields your wealth from inflation and increases your purchasing power. And what is your purchasing power? Your purchasing power is how wealthy you are. The more purchasing power you have, the more wealthy you are, right? And instead of just trading your hours for money that debases, that loses purchasing power, you trade your money for that money. You trade your time for that money that does lose purchasing power, but you save that value in Bitcoin before it has a chance to lose value. And next thing you know, you're gaining purchasing power, which means you're getting wealthier. Slow and steady, rocking and rolling, you know? All right. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? All right. I got receipts. I got the Excel sheets. I got the live streams. We've been doing this for over a year and a half, ladies and gentlemen. Over a year and a half, Monday through Friday. Stack. Buying Bitcoin $5 at a time, $10 at a time, $20 at a time, sometimes even $40. Today, how much are we going to buy? Are we going to buy $20 worth or $40 worth? Well, let's find out. Let's jump into the stack recap. I'm working on my transitions, boys. I'm getting there. After a year and a half, I'm getting kind of smooth at this. All right. In 2024, this spreadsheet's not updating anymore. The price is about 59,000, so this is not valid. But anyway, we bought about 10.8 million satoshis, 0.108521801 Bitcoin in 2024. Since the beginning of the show, we've accumulated about 21.6 million satoshis, and through other ways, including 100 days of Bitcoin stacking and selling stuff out of the garage through Operation Flipping Sats, We've accumulated for the show about 0.30291613 Bitcoin. Currently, estimated value of that stack is about $13,600. If you take into account what we paid for those Satoshis, $9,689, we are up about 40%. And so, that is the stack recap. Andrew Williams in the house. Round of applause for the live studio audience for Andrew. Good to see you in here, Andrew. Okay, so at 10, what is it? Wait, where are we? At the price of Bitcoin, even though it's not showing here on the screen, it's off. The price of Bitcoin right now is $59,727. It is below our average buy price of $60,000 for 2024. So today, on a Thursday, on episode 308 of the Stack Sats Show, October 10th, we will be purchasing $20 worth of Bitcoin. No, so I'm sorry. $40 worth of Bitcoin today. It's a double stack, guys. It's a double with cheese. A double animal style, no pickles, add extra fried mustard. Okay. Well, that's it. Now that we know how much Bitcoin we're going to buy, there's only one thing left to do. And that is, it's time to stack some sats. All right. I'm going to jump on my app here. 0.01 for $600 is going to sound totally crazy in 2034. McLovin gets it. McLovin totally gets it. Let's analyze that a little bit more after we do this purchase. I like that. I like what you're doing there, McLovin. The Strike app, I hit buy. I key in $40 worth of Bitcoin. I hit ready. I cut the music. I hit the drum roll. We hit confirm. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Blast off. Just like that. We've accumulated an additional $66,278 Satoshis for the Stack Sats Show bag. Wow. Here we go. Let's update the spreadsheet with today's buy. Boom. 10, 24. Today we bought at, oh, it's so tasty, $59,778.51 Bitcoin. We bought $40 worth, and it yielded 0.00066278 Bitcoin. I didn't think we're gonna see Bitcoin below 60 again. You keep buying though. Boom. All right. Just like that, we've added an additional 66,278 Satoshis to the show stack. Let's go to the main stack for the whole lifespan of the show. Add that here. All right. The new total for the whole lifespan of the show stack is 0.3035781 of Bitcoin. And just like that. That's how it happens. That's how it happens. All right, let me read the chat. Because the question is, if it's Taco Tuesday on Tuesdays and Wings Wednesdays on Wednesdays, what is it that we eat on Thursday? Okay, let's see what we have here. Andrew says, cheers. Okay, cool. Okay, Andrew Williams says, I admit I was wrong on the poll we had the other day. We saw 58K today. Yeah, we barely tapped it. We barely tapped 58K. I'm okay with it, though. I'm okay with it. McLovin has a great comment. 0.01 Bitcoin for $600 today is going to sound totally crazy in 2034. I agree. I agree. If you are at a whole, excuse me, if you are at a whole coin already, congratulations, man. It's just freaking awesome. Continue to do whatever it is you've done to get to 1 Bitcoin. Continue to do that. Okay, don't stop at 1 Bitcoin. Go more. Go for 2. Okay, send it, chips and dips. I don't know where Carlos is. Hope he's okay. If you watch the replay, Carlos, shout out to Carlos. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully he's busy working and trying to get the next stack. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Can't believe it. Yeah, I'm really surprised at the traction that the motorcycling channel is getting, guys. It seems kind of like, I don't know. In my YouTube life or my content creation life, I've always chosen topics that are very like niche to make content around. Hence, case in point, this channel, right? Like, I thought Bitcoin would be a bigger audience, but I guess it's not as big of a potential audience as riding motorcycles, right? A lot more people ride motorcycles than stack sats, I guess, right? Before I did this, I used to do a podcast on spearfishing, right? I ran that for like a couple years, and it had a good following, but nothing. Again, spearfishing is so niche, right? And then I started doing YouTube videos and here in San Diego, and it was kind of like a vlog. But then I got into like kayak fishing, and kayak fishing in our bays in saltwater for spotted bay bass of all things. These little fish up here, these little guys, they're so fun to catch. They're always biting. When it's cold, when it's hot, all year round, you can fish for these guys. They're super aggressive. They put up a great fight for the size of fish they are. But not that many people around the world have the opportunity to fish for spotted bay bass because they're local to like Southern California and Mexico, and that's it. On top of that, add that they only live in like bays and estuaries. On top of that, add that are fishing on a kayak. So I niched down pretty hard on that one. The audience grew, but not as much as I would have hoped for, right? And I didn't want to get into like all the other types of fishing and go too far into fishing, you know. So that channel's still up. I still enjoy doing the fishing on the kayak for the spotties. It's super fun. But again, I wasn't expecting. So it conditioned me to not to expect so many like subscribers quickly, right? So then we started this channel doing YouTube content for Bitcoin content for YouTube. I think it's great. I think I would rather help somebody learn about Bitcoin than teach them to fish, because teaching them to fish is fun. It's a distraction. It's a thing to do. It's enjoyable. It does get you outside, which is great, right? But teaching somebody about Bitcoin, I think, is gonna have a better impact on their life, right? A more significant impact in somebody's life. Whereas like I learned to fish, thanks, or I learned about Bitcoin. Now I'm like financially free, and I can go back and learn to fish without having to worry about, oh, I need more time to go fishing. I'd love to be able to fish, but I can't fish because I have to go to work and do this stuff. No. You go learn about Bitcoin, you get all the extra time you want, and then you go learn all the stuff you've been wanting to learn, like fishing and riding motorcycles and all that stuff, right? So anyway, I'm trying to hit this Bitcoin thing from different angles. So with the motorcycle channel, with the 21 Moto channel, it's kind of working out, because now the demographic for motorcycle riding is a lot bigger than spearfishing or fishing for spotted bay bass up here, right? Or learning even about Bitcoin. More people want to learn about motorcycles than all these other topics. So a good little way to orange people that are trying to learn about motorcycles and teach them a little bit about Bitcoin is that other channel. So to see it grow like that, we're at like 62 subscribers, I think. 64 subscribers. We're at 64 subscribers, guys, and we're like 18 videos in on that channel, and that's counting shorts. I think I've done how many shorts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've done 6 shorts. So about 12 videos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 videos. We built up about 64 subscribers, right? So that ratio of subscribers to videos is pretty good for a beginner channel, for a small channel, right? So hopefully that channel continues to grow, so that it reaches people in a more general space, and then we can kind of like teach them about Bitcoin, bring them in here, grow this channel a little bit through that new audience, right? That way we're not just taking audience from existing YouTube content creators that are making Bitcoin stuff. Let's bring in the new people, right? That's the whole point of this channel. It's a beginner-friendly guide to I was about to say spearfishing, the beginner-friendly guide to saving in Bitcoin, right? Well, let's bring them in here, teach them about Bitcoin, get them started, get them saving in Bitcoin, get them to understand that they can take custody of their coin, not to trade it, don't mess with poop coins, right? And once they're in here and they're kind of primed and know the basics, we can send them over to like Pleb Underground and Simply Bitcoin and let them go toxic, you know, let them get further orange pilled and become like a Bitcoin maxi, right? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to say that the Poop Coins podcast do better than Big. I know, Andrew. That's the worst part, right? That's a great indicator of how early we are. We are at the fringe group. Yeah, we are the fringe group. That's true, McLevin. That's very true. We're kind of like first people to get mobile phones when they were the size of suitcases. Yeah, dude. That's such a good analogy. I like it. That's so good. That's super good. But yeah, so like I was telling you guys earlier, I am starting to get some Bitcoin questions on that channel. So, oh man, I'm just like, oh yeah, ask me questions. So, slow and steady. I started most of the videos. I just put like little overlays, shows like how much Bitcoin we bought so far and how many miles we put on the bike and all that stuff, right? And every like 3 or 4 videos, I'll go and I'll show them the actual spreadsheet with the purchases of Bitcoin, with the savings we've done by writing it here, and then show them like the gains and all that stuff, and like, you know, number go up technology, right? Number go up, gets them going, gets them asking questions, right? And so now they're asking me questions, and slow. It's trickling in, right? But I'm getting more questions in that Moto channel about Bitcoin than I am on this channel, right? Which is good, because like I said, I'm not trying to reach the converted. You guys already know what Bitcoin is, and you guys are already saving in it. You guys already understand it, right? But most people around the world, they don't. So anyway, I don't know. I'm excited to talk about that. I'm excited to share that because I see a little bit of success there, right? And as that continues to grow, hopefully, we'll be bringing in new blood into the Bitcoin sphere, I guess, right? The Bitcoin ecosystem, and eventually, people that you see in here that are new to Bitcoin, you'll eventually see them on other channels too, commenting, and they're in, right? Like, I've never met anybody who studied Bitcoin and after learning about it and deciding to save in Bitcoin, changed their mind because all of a sudden they're losing or something, right? It just doesn't make sense. Like once you can't unsee the matrix, right? Once you understand how the money works and how it's stealing from you, the paper money, and how it's stealing from you, once you understand that concept, no matter how you get to that point where you understand that, there's no going back, right? There's no going back. Maybe. What up, Todd? Welcome back. I just see Todd in the chat. He said maybe I should start a nunchuck channel. Yes, Bitcoin nunchucks, and all you can do is just some flashy moves. So good. Well, it's Thursday, boys, and we've stacked, we've laughed, and some of us might be crying because the price is down, but don't cry. Just buy some more. The need to escape fiat will bring people in. Education and research are so important. I agree 100%, Hard Huddle. Very good statement. All right, boys, as this song starts to queue up, just want to say thank you guys for jumping on here, tuning in. We're at 11 people watching. That's amazing. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button, and let's keep this channel growing. Okay, let's keep this channel growing. We got to keep this channel ahead of the motorcycle channel. Hopefully, we'll see how that works out. But we'll be back here tomorrow for another episode of the Stack Set Show. The Friday episode, the DCA to BTC dance off, happens tomorrow, and we will buy some more Bitcoin. We will stack said Bitcoin, and we will have a blast doing it, having some fun, hanging out with you guys in the chat, and that's what we do. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. But until then, remember, if you ain't stacking, you're slacking.